Lila Di Vento here. And I just wanted to maybe reaffirm something that you've already been feeling, which is that we are in the time of the Great Awakening, the divine remembrance and reunion. And for me, what does this mean? It means that people are waking up to the lies that we have been sold in our society, in Western society, that have caused us to become schizophrenic. And the lie is that the divine, God, goddess, spirit, soul, ancestors, angels, just all the spiritual realm and world is not real. Our society currently, even if we say, oh yeah, I believe in that, like I'm a soul and I believe that, maybe after you die, you don't disappear. I believe that my mom came to visit me after she died. Like, it's still categorized as woo-woo, as untrue, as superstitious, as uneducated, as not being based in reality. And this lie of materialism, of like militant, radical materialism, of the material reality that you observe with your senses and experience with your five senses, and there's only five senses, is the only thing that's true and real, and everything else is a lie or is probably not true, or we can't prove it with science. So it's not really real, and we're going to discount it. We're going to disqualify it. We're going to say it's not real and it's not true, and it doesn't have a place. It doesn't have a place of centeredness in your life. It's not a priority. And so this remembrance, this reawakening is the remembering of the spiritual realm, the woo-woo, all of this stuff is the true, is the center of our existence as human beings, is our spiritual core, our soul, our connection to our divinity, that it is in and through our bodies. So in this time, I think it's really important to connect to your soul and like, what is your soul? What does your soul want? What is your soul here to express in the world? What is your soul path and your soul journey on this planet? Why are you here? You're not just here to go to school and get a job and pay taxes and die. Like, that's not why you're fucking here. So it's really important to start asking the question, who am I as a soul? Why did I come here? Why did I incarnate in a body this lifetime at this time? What are my gifts? What are my deepest joys, my deepest soul gifts that I'm here to serve to the world? And how do I do that? How do I stay connected to my soul? How do I put my soul centeredness at the center of my life? How do I make decisions informed by my intuition, by spirit, by the divine, by my ancestors and angels and guides, by my own truth? How do I become the soul-led authority of my life? This is the most important work that we can be doing right now, in my opinion. This is the most, this is a revolution. The return from industrial, materialistic separatism, Descartes, Cartesian belief of like, you're just a body, you're just here to survive, and then you die. The end. It's time to remember and wake up. And everybody has memory encoded into their bodies, into your bones, into your cells. You know what's true. It's in you. It lives through you. It's breathing you right now. And all of your past lives, all of your other timelines, or if, there's different opinions about past lives and simultaneously occurring lives and all this shit. But all of this, we try to describe the mystery in words, and it's all going to be inadequate. So what feels true to you? What do you believe? What has been your experience of the more than material realm in your life, in your personal world? And how can you really integrate it into your day-to-day living? If you believe and you are a soul and not just a human who's barely surviving and scraping by at a job that she hates, how does that inform your life? How does that change your life? And one of the most important practices is to start listening. Start listening to your heart, to your body, to your soul. And the soul speaks to you through your body and through synchronicities in your life around you. And so it's important to start paying attention and getting out of the mind chaos fog of like rational thinking or fear based thinking or living from the past or living in fear of the future, and come into your body. What's true in your body right now? What is your body and your heart and your soul asking for or telling you in this moment? How can you listen to it? And how can you take action in your own life based on the guidance of your heart, body, and soul? Because we were all trained, anybody who went to the 12 plus years of compulsory public schooling, you were trained into your mind. You were disassociated, disconnected from your body. You were told like sit still, don't move for 8 hours a day, be quiet, keep your mouth shut, don't express yourself in the ways that are coming to you to be expressed. Um, you know, don't get up to go to the bathroom unless you have permission and you've raised your hand and asked somebody else permission to do what your body needs and wants to do. That is so fucked up on so many levels. And it's this perfect opportunity for complete disconnection from our bodies, from our desires, from our hearts, from our souls, so that we get to reclaim it and we get to go through this whole roller coaster ride of disconnection and reconnection. So it's all perfect. It's all the divine experiencing the divine. And we can do better. We can do so much better. We can create thriving on this planet for all beings, for all humans, for all animals, for the earth herself, for plants, for all of the elementals, for everybody. We can all thrive. And what does thrive mean to me? To me, thriving means full aliveness, full joy, full creative expression, full genius, fully being in your highest potential and in your highest expression and in your full aliveness on all levels: sexual, creative, relational. Those are the main ones, but also like in abundance with your work and your money and your service to the world. And I have a new offering that is gestating right now within me called Serve Your Soul. And it's putting the focus on you and your connection to your soul. And how do you serve your soul? How do you tune into its guidance and your soul path in this soulless world that we're currently inhabiting, this schizophrenic lie of a soulless world? And how do you bring more soul, more of your unique expression of divinity, of spirit? How do you gift that to the world? How do you serve your soul to the world? So there's two meanings there. It's like serve your soul, but also serve your soul to the world. Because that's what we're here to do. We're here to be fully connected to our divinity while we're in human bodies. We're here to enjoy giving our gifts to the world, and we're here to be received for that. And the world is waiting for our gifts. The world wants our gifts. The world needs our gifts, our soul gifts, not the gifts that you can do but you kind of don't like doing, but you're like, I need to survive, so I'm going to do web design because that pays the bills, or I'm going to be an attorney because that's what I went to school for and I have all these loans, and if I stop doing that, then I'm a failure. Or I need to be an accountant because that's just the logical thing to do. That all needs to be discarded at this point. It's not serving you. It's not serving humanity. It's not serving the earth. So we need to serve our souls, because by serving your unique soul, you are serving the soul, the one soul that is behind all of it. Because I've experienced in my body that when you go deep enough with another person, there's one soul underneath. And we are all expressing that one soul, but we're in like different little fractal flavors of that one soul. So leaning into that, leaning into, what am I here to serve to the world, my soul gifts. How do I serve my soul as this human, as this incarnation that I came here to be? So that's your invitation for today. I feel like I lost my train of thought there, but I'm like a ADD kind of a creative genius, so I go all over the place. But this is my work in the world. I'm here to help people reconnect to their souls, to express their souls, to live their highest joys, and to give their gifts in service, in purposeful, meaningful service to the collective thriving, to the thriving of the one, the all, the whole, and experience more joy and beauty and connection and fun and playfulness and aliveness along the way. So if you want to work with me, reach out and connect. I do one-to-one healing coaching with like all kinds of crazy magical shit. I do human design readings to help people remember what their soul path was and their soul intention coming in this incarnation. I do Kundalini activations where we connect you to your light body. We clear out ancestral trauma, lineage programming, a bunch of bullshit, and recode all of that with light and truth. And I just saw 1111 on my timer. And yeah, there's so many ways. There's so many ways to reconnect to your soul and to truth and to love and to joy. And it really comes down to what calls to you, what feels good and exciting to you, what feels safe and resonant with your body and with your heart and where you're at right now. So I just encourage you, whether it's working with me or somebody else, reach out, ask for help, go to the way showers and the guides and the people who have been embodying this and living this and feel like truth and feel like safety and feel like home and feel like fun for you in your body, because we all rise together and it's time to thrive. How do I stop this? Ah. There we go.